What's up guys, it's Jordan J5 Live here again, and I'm here with Fitzherbert. Hello there. So as you can see, we have returned to our tunnel once again for the summer video. And it's been nearly 4 months since we filmed in winter. It's changed quite a lot, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. I was expecting it to look like the surroundings we had for the spring video last May. Me too. As a reminder, this is the longest tunnel on the entire journey between Eastbourne and Ashford International, respectively. And if you've only just joined us on the hub, I would like to explain the facts. The tunnel is 1,402 yards long, nearly dead straight because there's a curve at the opposite end. Where we're standing is the only possible place to film a DMU because there's no infrastructure at the other end. The signal guarding it, as you can see on the amber aspect, reminds the drivers for Eastbourne bound trains that the single line will be over soon. And where we're standing is also not just the start of the unelectrified line, but also the single line to Appledore. Plus, it's also the summit of the route because for Ashford bound DMUs, the DMUs are travelling uphill, not downhill. And this is a place where only the two of us have been filming. And I haven't seen anyone else record a video at the east end of the longest tunnel on the entire journey. It's quite impressive, isn't it, Jay? Yes, it is, Fitzherbert. I'm glad we're coming here today, not on any other day. That's true, I had to arrange it with Pitchy. Really? Yes. Why? Happy birthday to you when we're filming DMUs. Happy birthday, dear Jordan. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Fitzherbert. Yes, it is my birthday today, on June 14th. So that's why this set of 4 DMU videos only filmed today. And we arrived here very early and we were expecting to film the 10 o'clock service to Eastbourne from Ashford, but unfortunately it got cancelled. A few minutes ago, Fitzherbert checked train times, and what's good is that the 10:25, which will be the DMU arriving in Orr right now, is active, as is the 10:48 from Rye. So technically, we're going to film 2 DMUs as usual. Plus, this is also going to be our last seasonal video here. While we wait for the Eastbourne bound DMU, I'm going to explain what's going to happen after this. We might come back here again, but for something completely different. Will you tell me? I think so. You, Garfield, Pitchy, and I all know. Alright. Where is it though? I'm not sure. Well, I hope it's a 1718, not 171201, because that's what happened to us when we first did a complete video here. Yeah, I came up the tunnel. And also, it's quite difficult with the vegetation on the other side. That's true. As we were walking towards here, I mean, didn't you hear the engine through the trees? Yes, I did, and it wasn't a diesel aeroplane, though. It was a diesel train. Well, that's a good thing. It's good that we had all 13 3-car units filmed at last at Hastings. That's true. 804 finally showed its face. It's a bit of a jump scare when it comes into the tunnel, isn't it? Indeed, because it's going around a corner. There it is! Ah, yes! I can see it coming in. This one looks quite strange. It looks like 171201. Yeah, it does. The speed limit to progress through this tunnel is 40 miles an hour, which is not the fastest speed on the entire journey. On the Marshall incline, I think it's like 60, which occurs after Dolan, doesn't it? Yeah, that's true. Should we go on the bridge because that's easier? Yeah, let's. I think this is a 1718, because the destination plate is clearly visible, unlike on 17121 when it's quite faint. That's true. Oh my god, I can hear the engine already. Me too. 1718. What? Who knows? It is an 8. Which DMU are you? 171? Oh yes! 171811! It's still behaving as it does. Also, why is the driver sitting at the wrong end? I don't know why, but it's good that we get the full diesel aeroplane back on camera. Let's go. It didn't fully sound like one because of the slow acceleration, but at least we know what one DMU is. True. So it's going to be another 25 minutes until we film the second one, which will be coming from Ashford. So, I'll see you soon. Okay, so 25 minutes later, nothing much has changed really, except that the signal has flipped to green, which means that the second DMU will be coming pretty soon, because the right single track is now open for westbound trains. And the signal here is a colour light repeater because it follows a strict pattern. When the DMU leaves the tunnel, it returns to the amber aspect, and then it goes back to green again, another 50 minutes later. I hope it's a 1718. Me too. Do you remember in November when I said that I wanted 811 to show up and it didn't? Well, now it did. Yeah, of course. Weren't you going to tell me what you're going to do here after now? Yes, Fitzherbert, I was. Basically, Garfield's ambition is he wants to play in the mud wearing wellies when the cold and wet months come around, and Pitchy and I want to film him. Will you let me do it? Of course I will. If Garfield wants to fulfill his ambition, why not? Well, let's see. You're standing on the wrong side, you know. Yes, I know that. Also, why is there an aeroplane overhead when we just filmed an aeroplane powered by diesel on rails? Oh, you're so funny, Jay. Come on, just switch sides. Otherwise you might miss it like you did in the spring version. I might. 171811 was also a former two-car unit, 171725, with the centre carriage belonging to the former half-diesel aeroplane 171803, which was once a four-car. It's quite nice that they're related to each other, that they behave like diesel aeroplanes. Indeed. The last time we filmed 803 was at Hastings last month, and it was fixed again. I don't think it was, because I think there was a bit of ticking going on at the back of the train. Sounded like it was broken. And then I saw a video recently where it returned to its old self. Oh, that's a shame. Now we're going to go to Dolan after this to do the actual recording rather than another test, which we did after autumn. Because we missed the unknown DMU there, so we filmed the other two DMUs there instead. Now in the spring version, when we were last here for the first time, in this case last May, we filmed 171201 and 803. In autumn, 809 and 805. In winter, 808 and 805. And it was in winter that I was borrowing Pitchy's green wellies, which were too big for my feet somehow. Indeed they were. She was a bit mad when we got home. Yeah, I forgot to clean them off. Are you wearing your grey walking shoes again, Jay? Yes, I am, Fitzherbert. Mainly because the ground is not as slippery as it was then. Indeed. And the third DMUs those days were 801 in spring, 807 in autumn, and 810 in winter. And that was quite a weird one because we only saw it come out of Bo Peep Junction for testing on the road bridge. And the other DMU did not show up. So we abandoned that film and went off to Collington, and 810 ran through the station unexpectedly, so we filmed 807 instead. You were just filming the fence for a minute, Jay, so I moved the camera sideways. Oh, cheers. Where is that DMU, though? Well, it should be leaving Three Oaks soon. No DMU has actually bled its horn in our face when we've been here. No. Funny that the driver of 811 was sitting at the wrong end. Indeed. And this DMU will be going downhill rather than uphill. Unlike 811. I wonder, do you think the DMU would pull the cancelled one along with it to make it a 6-car unit? I don't think that's possible. I checked on Southern and it's definitely another 3-car. So I think they're just going to leave that cancelled one up at Ashford for a bit. Well, let's find out. Oh, I hear it! It's coming! Yes, I hear it too! There it is! Oh my! Oh, for a minute, I thought it was 171803 again. It isn't. 171801, heading for Eastbourne, onto the East Coastway line. It still left the smell of diesel there. Indeed it did. And that was the first of the 4-car units to lose a carriage. The other centre carriage now resides in 171812, former tour car 726. It's amazing, looking at the headlights. Indeed. It sounded a bit like a diesel aeroplane at the front, which made me think of 171803, but it wasn't. Well, now we best get to Dolan and see what the unknown DMU is. That's true. Why is it going so fast? It'll be out of the tunnel any minute. Yeah, that's odd. And it's going round the corner into the Hastings area. So we best head off to Dolan now to film the unknown. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and subscribe. Fitzherbert and I did not come back here again, but I will for Garfield Bootsalot, which is going to be Garfield's series in the autumn months. See you pretty soon. Auf Wiedersehen, guys.